India no longer prides itself on being a key exporter of textiles, commodities, or gems and jewelry. Rather, it's the exports of high end electronics that has captured investor attention over the past few years. Just when India was trying to gain a foothold in the much needed semiconductor manufacturing ecosystem, US tariffs are threatening to dislodge the growth potential of Indian electronics. But there is also an upside. Global electronics makers are seeking to diversify their supply chains away from China and Taiwan. India, with its growing electronics ecosystem and government backed initiatives, can attract investments and become a significant player in the global semiconductor industry. Currently, the global semiconductor manufacturing market is largely dominated by Taiwan, China, US, South Korea, and Japan. The evolution of the semiconductor ecosystem in the US, Taiwan, and China provides a crucial blueprint for India. In the US, the ecosystem was born from post World War II innovation driven by military and space race funding that fostered a culture of research and development. This led to the creation of the fabless model, where companies like Qualcomm and Nvidia focused solely on chip design, outsourcing the manufacturing to specialized foundries. The division of labor spurred incredible innovation and efficiency. Taiwan, on the other hand, strategically focused on becoming the world's foundry. With the rise of TSMC, that is Taiwan Semiconductor Manufacturing Company, the island nation perfected the art of semiconductor fabrication, achieving unparalleled economies of scale and technological precision. China, recognizing its dependence on foreign technology, pursued a state backed, multi pronged approach aiming for self sufficiency across the entire value chain from design to manufacturing and packaging. Through massive government subsidies, technology transfers, and the nurturing of domestic champions, China built a vertically integrated ecosystem. India's strengths in this complex ecosystem lie not in capital intensive fabrication but in vast pool of talent for chip design and R&D. For decades, Indian engineers and designers have been the backbone of the global semiconductor industry, working for multinational corporations from India based design centers. This talent has given India a significant advantage in the fabless segment. Indian companies excel in designing specialized chips for a range of applications, including consumer electronics, automotive components, and telecommunications. Furthermore, India's growing electronics manufacturing services sector, led by companies like Dixon Technologies, provides a crucial foundation for downstream activities like assembly, testing, and packaging. These segments, while less glamorous than the fabrication, are crucial and serve a strong entry point to the global supply chain. Joint venture partnerships are emerging as powerful accelerator for India's semiconductor ambitions. Recognizing the monumental costs and technical complexities of setting up advanced fabrication plants, Indian entities are prudently partnering with established global players. For instance, the collaboration between Vedanta and Foxconn, or the more recent JV between the Tata Group and Powerchip Semiconductor Manufacturing Company, allows India to access cutting edge technology and decades of operational expertise. These partnerships provide a crucial foothold in the capital intensive fabrication process, which was previously a major barrier. They mitigate risk, accelerate learning, and most importantly, instill confidence in the global supply chain that India can be a reliable partner. This strategic use of JVs allows India to leapfrog decades of development and begin building advanced facilities much more quickly than it could on its own. Despite the formidable competition from established players in China and Taiwan and the ongoing challenge of rare earth mineral shortages, several Indian companies are positioned to thrive. In the design and R&D space, firms like Tata Elxsi and HCL Technologies are global leaders providing high-end design and engineering services to international clients. Their established reputations and deep expertise allow them to capture a significant share of the value chain. In the manufacturing and packaging sphere, Dixon Technologies, SPEL Semiconductor are carving out their niches. While Dixon is a dominant electronics contract manufacturer, SPEL is a key player in the crucial ATP segment, which is the packaging segment, providing a vital service that is increasingly in demand. These players are resilient not just because of their capabilities but also because of their strong government backing through initiatives like the Indian Semiconductor Mission and product linked incentive schemes, which provide a financial buffer and strategic support. The challenge of rare earth mineral shortages, heavily concentrated in China, is being addressed by a global push for diversified sourcing, which plays to India's advantage as the world looks for new, reliable partners. The rising tide of the semiconductor ecosystem is also reflected in the BSE Small Cap Index, which includes several players that are integral to the broader ecosystem. While they may not have the scale of their large cap counterparts, these companies play crucial roles in specific segments. Moschip Technologies, for instance, is a fabulous semiconductor company specializing in chip design and embedded systems. Another key player is RIR Power Electronics, which manufactures power semiconductor devices, essential components for a wide range of industrial and consumer applications. Further, MIC Electronics has a presence in the semiconductor space primarily through its work on LED displays that require semiconductor technology. These companies, though smaller, are vital cogs in the developing Indian ecosystem, representing the grassroots innovation and specialization that will ultimately fuel the country's growth. India has exhibited a phenomenal effort to transit from being a completely import-dependent player to a producer of semiconductors. The government semiconductor push reflects more than just industrial ambition. It's a calculated strategy to capture value in a rapidly evolving global supply chain. But when it comes to competing with the globally established players like Taiwan, South Korea, and the US, the highly capital intensive nature of this industry poses significant challenges for India. Apart from the capital intensive nature of the industry, there are other challenges as well. India currently lacks a robust ecosystem for semiconductor grade raw materials like silicon wafers, ultra pure water, and specialty chemicals. While India excels in chip design, there is a significant gap in skilled professionals for fabrication, assembly, and testing. Further, India faces stiff competition from established semiconductor hubs like Taiwan, South Korea, and the US, which already have mature ecosystems. Also, keeping pace with cutting-edge semiconductor advancements requires continuous investment in R&D and infrastructure. With the US tariffs reshuffling, sourcing strategies, and global majors like Apple and Tata deepening their footprint in India, the country's role is transitioning from peripheral to pivotal. The projected rise in domestic consumption of chips from $45 billion in 2025 to $110 billion by 2030 underscores this transformation. However, seizing this opportunity will require urgent focus on raw material supply chains, skilled workforce development, and policy efficiency. If addressed well, India could emerge as a cornerstone of future semiconductor manufacturing. So, an investor's watch list in the semiconductor ecosystem will be a story of strategic evolution. Businesses that can leverage inherent strengths in chip design, embrace joint ventures to overcome fabrication hurdles, and nurture a diverse portfolio of contracts, whether with large tech giants or specialized small cap players, are best placed to create wealth over the decade. Hope you like this video. Thanks for watching.